Recently, fans of Johnny Depp paid $3,000 to have court documents unsealed, hoping to find further evidence to prove Amber Heard to be the manipulative, evil woman TikTok had made her out to be. Instead, those court documents revealed further evidence that illustrates just how scummy Depp is, as well as proving the abuse Heard has faced. In the light of this information, some former pro-Depp supporters are claiming to have been brainwashed or manipulated in supporting him in his attempt to scour all blame from their own actions. I would like to make it clear that this is entirely untrue. Those who chose to support Johnny Depp decided to follow public opinion and refused to do their own research. They chose to support a man who by all accounts did not attempt to hide his foul actions on account of the movies he played in. You chose to bully a domestic abuse victim. You chose to let anyone in your life who's ever faced abuse know that you are untrustworthy. You chose to villainize Heard because you will always believe a man over a woman's word. You did this because you were misogynistic. You did this. No one forced you to make fun of her. No one forced you to make dildos of the bottle she was raped with. No one forced you into this. You need to take accountability of this on your own. But what, you may ask, was in those documents that managed to convince the public, while the facts presented at trial was not enough? Number 1. Johnny Depp suffers from erectile dysfunction. This may at first seem irrelevant to the trial, but this information provides context as to why he chose to assault Heard with a bottle instead of with his own member. It also provides context to his rage. This condition is absolutely related to the sexual violence Heard has faced, and the reason why Depp wanted it stricken from the record was because of personal embarrassment. Number 2. Johnny Depp attempted to use revenge porn against Amber Heard by submitting her nudes into evidence along with information she briefly worked at a strip club before fame, all while knowing the trial would be televised. Funny then, how he was perfectly fine airing out Heard's past as an exotic dancer and attempting to present her nudes as evidence for his case while claiming that his news of his erectile dysfunction would generate a strong emotional response in the jury. If anything, this would make the men in the jury more sympathetic to him, while news of Heard's work history would undoubtedly play into the narrative he had strung of her being deviant and immoral. Not to mention, while Depp's ED was related to the case, Heard's background and nudes were only presented as a further means of humiliation, as Depp was aware of the televised nature of the trial. Number 3. Johnny Depp actually submitted manipulated photographs of his injuries with altered metadata. Despite Depp's claim that Heard had edited her pictures, it comes to light that Depp had been the one to present manipulated photos to the court. Another example of deflection, wherein the abuser presents his own wrongdoings as being the fault of his victim. Meanwhile, metadata from Amber's photographic evidence shows that they have not been tampered with. Number 4. Johnny Depp intentionally manipulated audio tapes of arguments between him and Amber and refused to provide any recordings that weren't edited or altered. The metadata also confirms they were manipulated. As in, Depp presented audio recordings that began and ended in the middle of a sentence and refused to provide full recordings. The metadata was also altered in 2015, 2016, and prior to submission to the court. Number 5. The infamous Amber Heard tapes that were leaked by Johnny Depp's team also have been taken out of context with many deleted portions that further illustrate the situation. Number 6. Additionally, text from Depp's noted best friend Manson shows him offering Depp an 18-year-old fan from his meet and greet. Number 7. Johnny Depp fought to have expert testimony from a renowned psychiatrist denied, in which she concluded Amber was a victim of domestic violence at the hands of Mr. Depp. Amber revealed to her during a session with Depp that she was abusing her and that she would fight back. Number 8. Perhaps the most damning piece of evidence that Johnny Depp attempted to have sealed was his declaration that Amber Heard did not cause him any specific physical or mental injury. Number 9. During a session with Dr. Amy Banks, a psychiatrist, Amber said in front of Depp that he abused her to no contradiction. Number 10. Testimony by nurse Lisa Bean was sealed where she testifies to being aware of him abusing Amber through Depp's doctor, Dr. Kipper. Number 11. A witness stated that Depp's lawyer, Adam Waldman, coerced her into providing a statement through intimidation. Number 12. Depp blocked a declaration by his former agent, Tracy Jacobs, who stated that his own shitty behavior cost him the movie roles and not Amber, which was the entire justification for the suit. You didn't need the court documents to be unsealed to know that this man had abused Heard, that he is misogynistic, and takes delight in the global humiliation the public trial had caused Amber. I knew that this would one day come to light, that public opinion would do an about-face like it did for so many other women wronged by the press, but I never expected it to come so soon. I'm glad that Amber will be vindicated, that she'll be able to move on and continue with her career outside of the shadow of this man's actions. However, this doesn't excuse that this trial was poorly conducted from the start. It illustrates that even rich, white, cis women are no more able to fight against misogyny than the rest of us. And worst of all, so many people went along with it. The proof was right out there from the start. So few look for themselves before making a judgment, and the echo of that choice is going to last for a very long time. This, dear viewers, is where we part. I'm aware this is a pretty short video, but I don't think you need me to go into depth with everything in this case. You can very easily pause at any portion of the video, read over what it says on the screen. Overall, I am quite honestly astounded that we got to this point so fast, and I'm also very much in shock that people are trying to spin this as manipulation, as if they didn't make this choice of their own free will. I think if you know anyone in your life who did an about face, make them take some damn accountability. I'm certainly not letting anybody get off the hook when they decided to say, oh, this domestic abuse victim, she's not good enough. No. You decided to make that choice. You went up to it. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.